Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today I'm on the highway and a friend of mine I've known for a while from the Audi group invited me out. He's a pilot, so he flies a Cessna. And a little backstory to how I met Christian. He has the same car as mine, black S3, same year. His is stage 2 tuned. If you want to see a video about that, like a POV or review of that car, let me know. Anyways, and we exchange our contact information and we kept in touch. So skip almost 2 years now. We've been on different cruises from the group, the Audi cruise, and he's been telling me about planes. Like he flies a Cessna, you know. I can't remember how we got on the topic of planes. However, you know, I do fancy, I do like, you know, how planes work, how to fly. I mean, I watch different videos on YouTube from Mentor Pilot, that's how his name goes. He does like reviews and whatnot about planes and how to fly or anything crazy like that. Anyways, I always find flying fascinating. So, and it was a good conversation. So we've been talking about, like, you know, how he flies and the route he takes, and or, you know, where he flies to and the planning. I think it's a whole cool experience. You know, being a car enthusiast, you have another hobby where you fly planes, you know, or you're a car enthusiast, you have another hobby, you shoot firearms like I do, you know. So I think all that together, you know, makes a good content. And plus it broadens the car community, you know, because the car community, I think, has evolved from just being cars to diverse in different aspects, but the main focus is just cars. And this is his side of his, you know, his other hobby. Anyway, so we're gonna drive to the airport now. I already gave him a buzz. He said he'll be there, so we're good on time. The weather looks good, you know, clear skies. He likes to fly in clear skies. Obviously, it's a single engine plane. I have a friend that used to live in downtown Dallas, and the city life is nice. However, there's the traffic driving through the city, and, you know, the day-to-day, leaving your apartment, going to work and coming back to a city, all this busyness. It's great. However, Dallas is not optimized to do that on foot, you know, to walk around. You know, I don't like driving through city traffic and all the bad roads and humongous potholes, you know. I'm over here swerving potholes all day. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, by the way. And if you're not, well, hopefully this video will brighten your day. And, you know, just, I'm trying to share this experience with you guys. If you stay to the end of this video, I want to thank all my subscribers, my OG subscribers, well, all of you guys, but most especially my OG subscribers since day one when I first started out. I'm not saying this to make like, oh, I'm a big YouTube channel, but I do realize the growth, and as of recently I've been posting a lot more videos, well, short videos, if you guys have noticed that. And thank you guys for tuning in and keeping the algorithm going up. I've seen my views have been going up as far as the short videos and the audience retention for shorter videos. So my goal for that is to just figure out what form of content works and how to keep you guys engaged in the video. So when I do more of this long form video, either POV or driving reviews, I want to be a little bit different. I'm still getting my foot, you know, the foundation set in. So I have my car, his car. I love the way this sits. This is lowered on EDM springs, and there's barely any gap right here. Like my finger barely fits in there. It's a 19:9, so I'm gonna lower mine. I need to lower mine. It's long overdue. I like this tuck right here. That is so sick. All right, guys, I'm gonna take a couple pictures of the car and plane and go for a flight for about an hour. The weather's still good. It's quiet. Do a walk around for you guys.
Just as a general FYI, he did a lot in that video, so.
Huh?
He did a lot with that video, so.
Who did?
Miss Adi.
Oh, you found. I'm sorry. I haven't watched it yet. I noticed this on your dash too. I have some issue right there. The little pop right there.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's exactly the same with mine. It's
okay,
crazy.
I was wondering. Yeah.
It's not just you. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
You see, it's mine's slightly lower,
exactly.
but it's exactly the same issue.
You have the.
Oh, that no. Thankfully not, bro.
I just got it though. You
just got yours? No, dude. Let me see that. It's just always in the garage?
Yeah.
No, dude.
That's been there for almost a year.
I don't know if you guys can see that. This is another thing that plagues the MQB platform. The sunroof. Like, this is all plastic.
It's all one unit. I know.
Yeah, and it's a bitch to replace this. Like, it's expensive too.
Yeah, it's like $3-4 grand easy.
Dude, no. You need to address this before it spreads. Like, people like put a resin in there or something. I don't know what you could do.
I'm gonna talk with some guys on it. What's the best way to do it? Because like I got a small crack. I don't have a full, so I think it's salvageable. Because the guys I see in the forums are like, I've got a crack and it's all the way through.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well that's different.
When'd you notice this?
It was probably around August last year.
Dang, dude.
And it looked like it'd been there for a minute, so maybe I just didn't see it. I don't know.
Because I'm always looking once every month, I guess, whenever I remember to. And mine's always in the garage, never in the sun for too long. I mean, I'm not babying it, but it's like,
it, you know, air conditioned, everything, you know, and I daily it, yes, but yeah.
I think it has to do with the stress with the sunroof, because I barely drive mine open because of the vibrations.
It's just the twisting of the car and how rigid the car is.
Yeah.
So that's what I think.
Oh, that's true though, because this is not strong enough to hold on to that.
Because you know the car flexes when you go over things. You know the springs take out of that, but the car still flexes. And could you put when you put stiffer shocks on it, does that change things? I don't know. But this is all before I did that, right?
Yeah.
And granted, I've been watching those for 6 months, and I haven't seen any persistence in those cracks. Nothing's changed. They were just there. So I don't know how long they've been there, and I've just been missing it the whole time. But I don't recall it being like that.
You think maybe do you have a stiffer sway bar? Rear sway bar?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did the rear sway bar, and I did on all the subframes, dog bone. I did the lowering springs, and then I'm running on that new
So you've done as much as possible to eliminate body roll.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy, man. And sorry to see that, bro. I'm like,
it's not good. And then the one over here, this happened recently. This is from a rock.
On the highway?
Yeah.
Presumably.
I gotta just get it taken care of, and that's just something to do this. I'm doing carbon fiber stuff now, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. Well, I'm finally starting to take. I did some other stuff for other vendors, but this one I just did last night. Or not last night.
What are you doing? Like what parts? What's that?
So this is.
Oh, that's for the.
This whole section right here. And it fits perfectly.
Oh, inside the engine bay. Gotcha.
Yeah, engine bay stuff right now.
Yeah, I'll definitely hit you up, but I'm really down for one, man.
That one I put
on. That is nice.
Yeah, so I'm going to have this. There's going to be this whole section here. And this whole section here. This one I'm going to completely redo because this used to be a test piece. And then I have the carbon one here, and then I'll redo this one, get this one, this one, this one. So
you're just going to dress it up nicely.
Yeah. Dang. And I'm doing some work for some other people. But the thing is, it's building the mold. So once you have the mold build, it's, it's a lot easier. That's where
you got to do the...
Because... I mean, I think we're the same engine base still, right? It's still
well, yours is more stuff than mine.
You're
2018, yeah.
2018, yeah, so it's the exact same. So all these parts will fit for you if you're interested in any of them.
Yeah.
Like I have a spare
I'll definitely
one of
hit you up, man. Yeah.
Just a regular carbon, not the red carbon.
Yeah.
If you want, But yeah, this here.
You can go here.
Yeah, and then it laps over like this.
Oh.
So it dresses that up real nice.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Have you tried posting on the forum yet? I
haven't cut it yet. I have to dress this. I have to cut it up, make it clean it up, and then I'll put it on. I'll mount it. But then it uses this mounting hardware right here.
Oh, got you.
That's the mounting hardware for that piece.
Nice.
So it's bolted.
Have you ever had issues with your DRLs going out?
I have not.
Well, mine did, and I bought 2 new headlights, but not from Audi though. I bought it from E-Euro Auto Parts.
Yeah.
They were about 1,200. Well, the left was 1,200. The right, no, I'm sorry.
No, they got to be 700 a piece.
No, the right one was 600.
Okay.
And the other was like 900.
OEM, they're 700 a piece.
No, OEM from Audi themselves is about 2,800 each with the head.
No.
Bro, call your local Audi dealership.
Everybody I talked to, no, don't go tell this Audi.
I didn't go through Audi. I went, she was like, well, you can go to EU Auto Parts. So this is the, so Valeo is the company that makes the headlights for Audis and auto manufacturers. So I'm thinking the reason why Audi was more expensive because the ballast, everything comes with the headlight. Right. So now just plug and play, just swapping the parts over and it works great.
Is it? No, it is the same. It is the same. Okay.
It's the same exact thing. Yeah, okay. Without the Audi stuff
like,
on there.
Is there any difference? No.
No, the cornering light, everything works just fine. And after you install it, I have to calibrate the
headlight?
Yeah, to where it's not.
Did you have them? Did you go in and do that, or did you have somebody?
I did it myself, bro.
Okay.
In the garage. I mean, I made a little video about it.
I gotta get. I have to get this calibrated.
Oh, did you? Oh, what did you hit, or just like?
No, because when I took this off to put the intercooler on.
Oh, damn! The bumper?
No. So yeah, you take the whole bumper off to take the because the intercooler I have is the DO88 one. It's the biggest one. You take the whole intercooler off. You take the whole pack out. Separate the pack. I've got a YouTube video on it too, by the way, if you ever need.
Okay, yeah. Am I following you? I don't think I am.
I don't YouTube much though. Like I've got only a few videos.
What's your channel, bro?
Yeah, I'm not like a YouTuber like you guys are.
Man, hey, you still have videos that you making. Yeah. What's it called?
I don't know. Cheddar, cool cheddar, and curly X.
Cool cheddar vibes.
Yeah, well, it's always something either cool cheddar or curly something. Let me find out. My videos, is it this one? Yeah, okay, so this one. Christian D 1942.
With
Christian D 1942. I wanted to see video of like opening up or how you want to shoot.
However, man, just I'm just filming. I'm still filming.
Oh, you're filming right now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I can take out the stuff on there. Oh, that is nice. Go ahead. That's fine. Dude, that is nice. So how long have you had your plane now?
I've had it. This one we've had for. We bought it in February of 23, so almost 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Come a long way. So what I'm going to do is we're going to pre-flight the aircraft.
Okay.
Which is basically an inspection to make sure everything's functioning accordingly. There's no anomalies.
Oh, you're good. I'm just observing.
Yeah. And then after we do that, if the pre-flight is successful, which it usually is, then we'll go ahead and hop in the plane and fly around. Fly, low pressure in the tire, which is just over time.
Nice.
And then you're just adding air to the tire. It's like any car, really. Doing a fuel check here, so we have 100 low lead. 100 low lead is a blue tinge, like that. So we're checking for clarity, we're checking for debris, we're checking that there's not two different kinds of fuel. So you'll see if it's not blue, it'll be a different color. So gasoline's a different color, jet fuel's a different color, it's a more tan color. Additionally, they have other lower grade fuels, which are red and green, and they would mix with that and you wouldn't have a nice blue like that. Typically right now, and nowadays, you're going to find either 100 low lead or jet fuel. That's pretty much all everybody has.
And that's a good sign then.
Yeah, so it's a good sign. I got to check the other side too.
Because you have two fuel tanks.
Yes, left and right.
Okay.
But they are combined, so there is transfer between, fuel can transfer from one to the other. So it balances the tanks naturally. By gravity. It's a gravity-fed fuel system. So that means gravity is what causes the fuel to flow down to the engine. The low-wing aircraft.
So without the need of a pump.
Will need a pump, right?
Gotcha.
So in a low-wing aircraft, they actually have a primary, and then they have an auxiliary fuel pump as well. side. I just checked these last night, but out of procedure, I'll check them again. All right.
Sweet.
Good deal. So everything's looking pretty good here. I want to do a couple of checks with the weather, make sure everything's good. Otherwise, it's okay with balance. Air fuels, all right. And I'm going to pull this just a little out. Good. That confirms that there's fuel flow from here
Top
to the
to bottom.
engine.
Okay. Little squirt.
Little squirt, yeah. It'll evaporate in
No.
a few seconds. One thing, if you're going to California, is they have regulations on filming.
On the floor?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's all California.
Well, everything is different, right?
Yeah. Okay, so pre-flight is complete. We're good to go. We're going to fly. Everything checked out, which is what I expected. I'll do a quick check on the pressure, the air tire pressure, but no, everything else should be good.
All right.
Which is good. Which is also good because I flew it last night, so it'll be
Horsepower, baby.
coming out. I'm going your way, so it's okay.
All right. You know what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
If there's a way we can use this technology in here and put in our S3s as like a mild hybrid system.
Yeah.
That would be sweet, man. Let's put it to the real wheels. Fuck it.
Run it right there?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's a lot of power for that little thing just to tow that.
Yeah, it's going a little slow about it, a little more for the charger, but otherwise it works great.
Yeah, just replace the battery. That's it.
Here's some juice.
If you were to like someday, you could get a jet. Which one would you go first? What's on your bucket list to own?
Oh, not a jet. A Pilatus PC-12. Those are incredible aircraft.
Oh, really?
Turbo fans, so turboprop.
Mm-hmm.
And they are able to land on just all sorts of kind of things. Gravel runway, huge plane, short takeoff landing, really good cruise. Turboprop, single engine, so there's that, but it's just a really useful plane. People land them like on snow, I mean, like all over the place. That's what's amazing.
So you
about
prefer
Pilatus.
that? Oh, okay. And that versatility where you can land almost anywhere.
Yeah.
And this has enough power.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And if not that, and it's got a lot of space inside. And then what's also really nice, if you go to the back of the plane, the cargo door, it's like a 5 foot by like 5 foot bay door. You just grab it and open it up, and it's like you've got space.
What's the max people?
I don't know what the useful load on that one.
Oh,
is.
okay.
I'd have to look it up. I don't know if offhand.
So no, you guys, planes go by weight. Well, obviously,
But otherwise, like a Phenom 100, those are awesome planes too.
Nice.
Phenoms, they're beautiful cockpit, state-of-the-art systems. You know, you're talking single pilot, you know, operations, which that's what the biggest. You start going bigger, you start getting to, you know, now you need 2 pilots to fly the plane. Now you're not flying the plane, you know.
Plus you need like different, I guess, hangars and plus the jet engine. There's more restrictions because of the jet engine.
Yeah, a lot more service. It's a lot more expensive.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So you're thinking more of a cost.
Exactly.
But if money wasn't an option,
right,
you would.
I would look at something like that.
Okay, that's what I was going
fun.
for. Yeah.
You go places and do things.
And faster, like 300 miles plus.
The dream plane for me right now, if I could get any plane, is not that kind of plane. It's actually a L-39 Albatross. So it's basically a military trainer, or it was at the time. They still use them for some operations out in the Middle East. I think Israel or some of those countries have a few of them. They still keep in, on the line, but it's basically a small light jet, and they're really maneuverable. They can pull up to 5 Gs, and they're quick. They're fun. They're nimble. There's a lot of them. So their maintenance on them is fairly reasonable.
And parts.
Yeah, and they cost you can get them for under $1 million, which is a big deal.
I mean,
I think I saw
it's not cheap, but it's affordable.
Yeah.
In that, for considering what kind of plane it is, you know.
I think pre-COVID I saw them like as low as like 300.
Oh, 300,000.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But now remember, it's not about just being able to afford it. It's about being able to own it and operate it.
Cost of operation.
Your operational cost for that plane is going to be $1,200 an hour, roughly.
So in a year, it adds up.
So it adds up very quick.
Oh,
right?
okay. Yeah.
So, and that's if you're putting, you know, 100 hours a year on it, then now your operational cost is $1,200 an hour. If you're putting less, then it's more. If you're putting more, then it's a little bit less. But it's not like it's, you know, people say, oh, I can buy a big house, I can buy a big boat, I can buy a big jet. But then they don't think about, oh, I actually have to pay for it to maintain
property taxes and
what's
all that stuff.
Well, not just that. I'm talking about the maintenance of it to actually be able to use it.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, to a house though, like
right. Well, with a house, you have to, you know, when it gets so big, you don't have time to sit there and mow the lawn every day and do all the maintenance work around the house. If you're talking some kind of huge mansion, right? That's why you end up having to hire people to help out. Because otherwise, you'd spend 100% of your time doing that, and you still may not be able to keep up.
And then you have money to pay for the house because you can't work.
Exactly. You can't work to pay for the house.
So dedicated time.
What was the point of that? So it's a lot about looking at, okay, well, what's my operational cost, whether it be any kind of asset or liability, whether it be your plane or your home or your car, right? You know, you say an S3's average. Granted, we do things to our cars, so it's different, right?
Yeah.
But the average, they say the budget for, I think it's $1,800 a year is for an Audi S3 is the budgeted from
maintenance
and everything.
Gas included, maybe?
No, not gas, just maintenance.
Okay, maintenance.
They say $1,800 a year.
Okay, oil changes. I see. Yeah.
Oil changes, going through all the services, everything like that. They say usually you end up budgeting around $1,800. I believe it's $1,800 for the S3.
See, that to me is a good number because I mean most of the maintenance I do myself, you know, and I take my time and make sure I do it properly.
And you save a lot of money, right?
Yeah, like the water pump, I replace that myself. The carbon clean, I did that myself. But the parts, you know, cost money for that. But yeah, it's manageable. It's I'm comfortable with it.
Exactly, and you and I
like,
both.
I'm not even like, oh, I got it now. I'm good.
I look at the amount of money I save by doing my own maintenance because you and I both know how to do that.
Yeah.
And I've saved thousands of dollars on doing that. You go into the upgrades, I mean, I've probably saved close to 10 grand on that, you know, at least.
Yeah, it adds up for those,
the amount of hours I put the intercooler in, I mean, that was it was supposed to be a 6-8 hour job, and then you find out that none of the manuals actually are remotely correct for this type of intercooler because of the size. So you have to figure it out, and now 16 hours later, you got the car back together.
Yeah, you know what I mean when it says it's supposed to be a 30-minute job?
Yeah, exactly,
like
right?
2 days later, you're like, man, this is ridiculous, man.
I got it back together at midnight at 11:30 on Sunday night, and I had to be at work the next morning.
Yeah.
Got back, did a road test. I heard accelerating, I hear a noise, right? I'm like, great. Look down, one of the hose clamps wasn't tight enough, so I just plugged it back in, I was good to go. I'm like, thank God that was it.
Heck no. Because you know what's broken, anything. If
you could be worse, right?
Yeah, sounds good.
Let me know how close this is. Try to get it pretty close. Not gonna see it.
Oh boy.
Got that.
Oh yeah, because you know you have a lip though, so it looks longer, but it's just about the same.
Yeah, I think you're a little slightly in by a couple of inches. Maybe slide this way straight out, but I mean I don't know if that's even gonna be noticeable or.
Dude, it's not at all. Compare the distance from the wheels of your plane to the tires.
That's what I'm doing.
Like it's
Darn
just,
close.
yeah. That's good enough.
Do you want me to straighten the propeller?
No.
Okay. So you'll say, when we're talking, you'll be always want to listen for 3, 4, 9, or 8 Foxtrot. If you ever hear that, just stop talking. If you're mid-sentence, stop talking. When we got a lot of traffic going on, it's just best, you know, if you hear them start talking, just cut talking mid-sentence, and then we can resume it right afterwards. We just have to be constantly listening for our call sign. It's a lot of vigilance, right?
That's like on a tail number, gotcha.
Yep, on the tail number, right there. And then Wise, any questions? Do you have any questions?
No.
All right, cool. So with that being said, we're gonna go do our checks here. If you will, make sure. I'm gonna set the trims here now. Cowl flaps are open. We're gonna go mixture rich. This is our manifold pressure. So we have variable pitch props. So we're gonna adjust that full manifold in. I'm gonna put a little bit of throttle in. This is all up. We'll go ahead and prime the engine. So we're gonna give it 2 pumps of prime. And lock that. Go ahead and this, and you ready to energize? We'll go ahead and energize. So clear behind us, left and right. Clear prop.
That is so badass, man.
Just looking good fuel whenever, or taking care of.
That is so cool.